After about 6 months of regular Spanish instruction, your child should be able to understand and speak some Spanish. Families are given various playlists, vocabulary lists, recommended reading, and many opportunities to support Spanish language learning at home. You would be amazed that children are generally not confused when they begin learning a second language. They are able to code switch between hearing English and Spanish and Korean or any other language that they might hear on a regular basis.
Mi Casita subscribes to a project-based learning curriculum. We do use the Teaching Strategies creative curriculum to help set objectives for any activities that we put on to ensure that all of the activities are age appropriate.
It takes learning and transforms it into real-life experiences. So some of the themed projects that we've done in the past are curate your own art gallery, create a boat that floats, make an entire dinosaur habitat. What can we build with acorns? And students really love that real-life experience.
At Mi Casita, we follow state regulations. We can have in an infant classroom 4 students with 1 teacher. Most of the time, we try to have 2 teachers, 2 maestras in each classroom, but all depends in the capacity of the classroom.
Mi Casita attracts many, many talented teachers. We have competitive pay. We offer 7 weeks of paid vacation.
The way that Mi Casita works to retain teachers, maestras, is having fun.
You feel loved, you feel welcome, you feel like everyone is giving you a hug.
Like you feel like you belong here.
Mi Casita adheres to very strict safety standards. Anybody that enters our building has to show an ID, which is then kept on file. All of our staff are completely up to date on all of their clearances. All of the doors are locked at all times, and we have a very thick handbook on all of our safety procedures. All of the students at Mi Casita get fresh air every day. We go outside every day as long as the weather permits. We use strollers for the younger children, and we use safety walking lines and neon pennies for the older students so that we can go to local parks if it's the right type of school for that.
We do have gym spaces at all of our locations that allow for the children to jump, run, catch, throw, and really get all those wiggles out.
We have 2 conferences a year with every Mi Casita familia, and the first conference is really like a benchmarking conference to show what your child is doing currently, and the second conference will show growth. So we look at your child where they are, and we meet them where they are always, but then we look at what growth has happened from the fall and into the spring.
Each morning, each afternoon, we talk to the parents. How are the kids doing in the classroom? So we have a lot of communication with the parents every single day.
Your child does not need to be potty trained by a certain age because we start with infants, and most infants aren't potty trained. Once your child is showing signs that they are ready to use a toilet, the teachers will have a conversation with you, and you can decide if you're ready for them to begin the toilet training process.
We will also recommend the Oh Crap method. We do have copies of that book at all of our locations, but we've also brought in potty training experts to host these potty training seminars at least once a year.
This is one of the best parts of going to Mi Casita is our teachers are very helpful in that potty training process. We do not force any child to nap, but we strongly encourage that children take a nap. Why? Because children need to get rest. Their busy brains and busy bodies have been working all morning, and they need rest time, especially when they're doing something in a second language. Once a child gets older, they might stop napping. And when they stop napping, we would still encourage them to have some quiet time to just rest on their mat and maybe do a puzzle or read some books or draw, something like that. Infants have personalized schedules that we follow. So we ask all the parents for a bottle feeding schedule and a sleep schedule, and we really work around that so that we're creating consistency that they might have had at home at Mi Casita. And then over several months, that transitions into a plan that works more with a regular sleep schedule for young toddlers.